big night in Oxford. Christian Mills has done it again. We're at the Legacy 925, and we're waiting to see John James and Mike Bishop one night before the elections. We'll see how this turns out. So name recognition is everything, and I feel confident that you're going to make it through again. What is going to happen in Congress to push through beyond where they're at right now? How do we get them to move a little bit?
Just in terms of...
In general.
Yeah, the stalemate that you see.
Yeah.
You know, what needs to happen is civility needs to come back to the system. Across the board, you've seen it just slowly eroded civility. And I think that's the biggest problem we have in government right now. Republicans and Democrats working together. I'm actually part of a group called the Problem Solvers Caucus. And it's a group of Republicans and Democrats together that we meet probably 2 or 3 times a month, and we talk about big issues, and like immigration or national security or tax reform. And we try to figure out how we can bridge the gap and come up with a plan and push it out to our leadership. And it's been very helpful, and I think this next session we're going to have a really good opportunity to see if we can get one of these plans to catch fire.
So immigration, there seems to be an agreement on that something needs to be done.
Yeah.
From president to president to president. How can we focus in on that and move forward with a good plan?
So we almost had one, but it's so contentious right now. The Democrats won't support anything we do. We had 196 votes on the last one, and what we have to have is something to address, secure the border. We have to deal with the DACA population that's here and deal with them in a meaningful way. We have to reform our visa program 100%. So there's so many problems with it. And we have to bring back a system that's based on merit to get into this country. I think if we do that, and if we have a solid policy in place, we'll be able to manage our immigration process. But until we have policy, we're just shooting in the dark, and it's unfortunate because we have all these problems with immigration right now simply because we're not enforcing any policy.
And so once this election's over with, say they win the House, the Democrats win the House, do you think there'll be more civility and more working together?
Well, I think, I don't think they're going to win the House. But I do think that this group that I'm in, I'm one of 48 members of the Problem Solvers Caucus of 435. And in order to get into this, you have to bring one Republican and one Democrat in at the same time. So we're going to grow that. And we're going to make sure that we bridge this gap, because there's just, it can't continue this way. If our system is going to work, we've got to talk to each other and we've got to work together. So I have confidence that no matter who's the dominant party in power, we're gonna be fine, and we're gonna fix this whole thing.
I like your confidence, Congressman. Thank you so much for speaking with us, and good luck.
Thank you so much.
With that, move forward in Congress. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
In Oxford, who is going to be your next senator? Who is going to be your next senator, Oxford? Get those hands in the air.
Vote today.